Welcome to Planning Phase Syndicate, game 1 of a 3-game series tonight, covering NCX while Greg is out drinking and hopefully watching his Bills win a game. Tonight we have 3 awesome games, 2 with NJO and Havoc playing back-to-back, and then a third game that we are going to have with Payback versus the Tender Gods. The Payback versus the Tender Gods game is very important. Ernie needs to win that game tonight to ensure that he keeps his team in the running for this week. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe these are the first 2 games for NJO and Havoc. So it'll be nice to kind of be able to watch and see how they're going about. We apologize for the slight delay that we had. I had an audio issue. I have no idea why. But I blame it on JJ for joining the mix. I was fine until JJ joined. So.
Yes, blame it on JJ. Yes, absolutely. Well, welcome everybody. It's great to have X-Wing tonight on Thursday night. This is definitely the beginning of the series here for Team Havoc and NJO here, and they're excited to see how this is going to turn out here.
Yep. So we have Wookie on the left-hand side versus Michael on the right-hand side. And JJ, I'll tell you what, as we begin, I'll let you go ahead and run down the list. Why don't you take Wookie's list to begin with?
Sure, we got a 5 A-Wing list here for Wookie, starting with Arvo Kryn in the red A-Wing on the board there. He's running Predator and Intimidation, and then we have Keo Ventine in the new A-Wing in the yellow base with Crackshot and Concussion Missiles. Then we have the return of Tycho Selchu with Marksmanship and Composure, Auto Blasters, and Concussion Missiles. And then Ahsoka Tano in the blue A-Wing with Patience, Cluster Missiles, and Hull Upgrade. And then to round off the list, also in the A-Wing, in the pink A-Wing, Harrison Dula with Predator, Crackshot, Proton Rockets, and Munitions Failsafe to round out that list.
And on the right-hand side, we have Michael from NJO. He's running Gavin Darklighter with Elusive Protons R3, a Skywalker that we've never heard of before, with Composure, Swarm Tactics, Protons, and an R3, Kraken with Elusive and Plasmas, and Magma Yarvo, because it'll piss Greg off when I say that, with Intimidation, Perceptive Co-Pilot, Contraband, and Pivot Wing.
Isn't that the girl from Andor?
No, it sounds like it. I'll tell you what, maybe one of these days I would have thought about that, but no, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. It's a 5 A-Wing list versus an E-Wing and some Torps list, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. It's a very interesting list here for Wookie, being able to have high agility ships that have ordnance, being able to get those big punches in, and you got Michael with a crit list, being able to really punish the opponents with crits if they're able to get through that offense, and Gavin Darklighter being able to have those proton torpedoes on both Gavin and Luke, and Iron with plasma torpedoes to strip shields. Magba can also provide that extra mod for these ships. It's definitely going to be a very interesting battle to see whether the offense is going to prevail or the defensive elusiveness of these A-Wings is going to take the day.
Yep, and it is a chance engagement tonight. So that is interesting that we get to see 5 A-Wings play in chance engagement. The nice thing, too, is we have Hera back, finally, in that A-Wing. And I love me some Ahsoka Tano. I think Ahsoka is probably one of the best ships in Rebels, hands down. And we get 2 new ships, JJ. We get Keo and Tycho. Isn't that crazy? That's awesome. Like, it's exciting to see these. And Tycho, here's the best part. Tycho has auto blasters. So I assume we're going to be seeing Tycho do some crazy turnaround maneuvers because he still can perform actions until it becomes double stressed.
Yeah, that's definitely a really good ship to go in there and start outmaneuvering ships to get full advantage of auto blasters. The fact that he can just still do all those actions and still maneuver while he's still stressed is just really really good. That pretty much opens the dial entirely for Tycho constantly to just be really really effective at getting around lists.
Yep. On Michael's side, I think we have some very heavy hitters. We have the Luke. I've not seen Compassion on Luke before. JJ, what does Compassion do?
So it is a force challenge that he can carry. It allows him to essentially cancel a pilot crit on a friendly ship and suffer a regular face down damage instead. So that kind of helps spread that damage a little bit if a friendly ship suffers a critical damage that's a pilot ability or pilot damage rather.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna probably matter when it comes to these ships, especially when you look at some of the ordnance that's coming in for these ships. There's a very real possibility of those ships being dealt that damage.
Yeah, and I think that's the big thing here, right? Is that right now we have a center objective capture by Wookie. So essentially, Chris has that center, and we're gonna have to get Michael going in really fast to make sure that he can contest that. So I'm assuming we're gonna get some 3 hards or some 3 banks out of all of his ships. May not be a first engagement, but you don't want to give those 2 points up to begin with.
Yeah, and the one thing you got to be worried about here on Wookiee's side is the placement for Arvel, right? Like, I hope that you don't go in too aggressive right now because you don't want to leave Arvel left out to dry. And yep, there we go. We see a 4 straight coming in here for Arvel. I think you're putting Arvel way too out of reach for support from the rest of your list here. It might come back to bite you there because you're not going to be able to get that block off from where you're at right now.
No, it will set it up a little bit probably for next turn, but it depends on how hard they churn in. Because if all those ships churn in really hard, we're gonna see we're gonna see 4 shots into Arvel, and Arvel, while is defensive, will still probably not live a bunch of shots.
Now, question here is do you? Yep, he takes a double focus here. If you're Ahsoka, are you coordinating an evade here, or are you going to go more for a barrel roll for Arvel to try to art dodge that the Magva shot?
If it were me, I would be going for the barrel roll. He's not stressed, right?
Yep, not stressed. He just
Okay.
didn't focus here.
Yeah, so if it were me, I would probably be coordinating that barrel roll. Just to ensure that you don't have to worry about getting shot by anybody this turn.
Yeah, an interesting maneuver there. The Garvin only doing a bank maneuver there, leaving the room open there for Arvel to potentially just arc dodge here. And yep, there we go. We get the force spend on Ahsoka to coordinate, and we're going to get that barrel there for Arvel, effectively arc dodging both Gavin and Magva. And he's going to link it into a boost to make it a range 1. Very nice.
And you were doubting him, JJ, and you were doubting him.
That was very nice. Yeah, that was great. I expected the hard turn there from Garvin just to keep that arc there, but man, that was very well played there by Wookie.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a surprise how fast Arvel came in there. And now you got to think: is that too hard on Arvel going to clear Magva? I think it does. His base is weird, but I do think it does. If not, it's probably not the end of the world. So now, if you are, who is that? Which one is this?
So that looks like Luke. Luke does look like he has Arvel in range. Ooh, but you got a juicy shot there on Ahsoka. I wonder if you get a shot off on Ahsoka and you have Gavin in range to give you a crit.
I would probably be going into Ahsoka. That Arvel shot is right on the edge with being in arc and not.
Yeah,
you could boost in.
Right. You got to consider though is the effect of Hera. Right. Hera right now cannot give any tokens out over to Arvel, so you might have an easier time taking out Arvel. And we're gonna get the double target lock here from Luke, so he's gonna have his options here, and we're gonna see the movement here from Iron. And there we go. We get the bank turn there. One bank coming in right behind Gavin.
Now with Kraken, he has to be able to perform an attack, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
And so if he has nobody in arc, he will not be able to give the double mod to Luke.
Yep, exactly. I figure here you probably just set yourself up with a target lock. And oh no, going for the barrel roll. Okay, yep, just setting yourself up for a follow up turn. It will stress out the Z there, but probably have more than enough space to clear that next turn. And the 3 bank from Hera just clearing Ahsoka right there. Really good.
Well, I think you take the evade here. Oh, is it a focus?
Yeah, okay. I agree with you. I would have taken an evade here just
because you're just going to hand it off, right? I mean,
yeah, you're not getting shot here, and you're not getting shots. So, yeah. All right. So now we're going to get the shots here from Michael. He does have initiative, so we're going to see the first shots here. Oh, rather, I'm sorry, from Wookie, rather. And Ahsoka going to take a range 3 shot here over to Luke Skywalker. And we get just a hit. Easy.
Ooh.
Luke evades it. Barely, but he evades it.
Let's say, yeah, that was almost a blink out there.
Yeah, exactly. All right, checking shots here for Iron. Gets nothing there. And now we're going to see Luke. He's going to make a choice here.
Yeah, I think you have to go into Arvel at this point, right? Because if you go into Hera, or if you go into Ahsoka, it's... Yeah. Okay, looks like he's going into...
Yeah, it's Arvel there.
Arvel.
All right, so 2 hits, 2 blanks to start off. He's going to spend the lock. And gets the full string. He's going to get 3 hits and 1 crit after the lock spend. And 2 evades, so shields down there on an Arvel print.
Yep, so that will be 1 point. 1 point for Michael. Feels bad. You just spent a whole proton turret for 1 point. Yep, I think you have to, though, right? Because you have to figure out how to get damage in at some point.
Yeah, you got to use the ordnance whenever you can, right? You got to use them or lose them. All right, and we're going to get the juicy shot here from Arvel, range 1, going into Magva.
Yeah, he has Predator on top of it.
Ooh, we get the checks mix here. Going to use Predator. Spend the focus, and we get a full string of 2 hits and 1 crit going in.
Almost like a Proton.
Yeah. Ooh, blank out. Blank out and no heroic. Oh.
Now, what is Magva's ability? Does it have to be an arc to deny the...
No, it just has to be range 0 to 2.
So he let him modify 2 dice then?
No, the modification is restricted to just a single die. So we had a
reroll and a focus.
Right, exactly. The modification limit is the rerolls. It doesn't stop focuses from being changed.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so some early trouble there for Michael, not being able to get much there in the center, but we're going to have 2-1 here going to round number 3 here. What are your thoughts so far?
I think giving up that 2 points early is hard. And I think the other disadvantage that Michael has is that he spent a Pro Tort for half points on a 3-point ship. Now, I will say,
Yeah,
really, outside of Hera and Ahsoka, I mean, you're really not dismissing a lot of other stuff. But if you have to spend all your Pro Torps on a ship that is worth 3 points that they don't care if they lose, it'll be a lot harder. It is
yeah.
imperative that Michael gets in that center this turn, though.
Yeah, I think that not taking the shot on Ahsoka, especially when Hera only had a focus and Ahsoka also had a focus, kind of hurt there. Not being able to take advantage of that, that would have been the opportunity right there to try to sneak in some damage since they had no mitigation for the blanks. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Michael decides to engage here. You can pretty much ignore Arvel if you want, although I'm pretty sure Arvel is going to be the just getting in the way, just blocking, trying to set up some range one shots into the flank here of these the rebels on the bottom here on Michael's side.
Yeah, and I think that's what Wookie wants is if he loses Arvel, so what? But here he has Arvel. Arvel is gonna get to move before Magva, right? So it's gonna be that too hard. Just sit there, maybe boost, try to be pissy. Um, and it looks like
Yeah.
Wookie is gonna get the first player again.
And that is going to work to his advantage, just trying to get your ships there into position before they can move.
Oh, so we're just gonna go straight. I'm not
Ooh,
even
interesting.
testing the two.
All right. I guess he's expecting a full stop here for Magma.
And that's a possibility, but I think that it also here you go with Keo, this kind of gives you a little bit of an advantage. You have two I3s. You're going to split their fire. So Michael's going to have to either go one way or the other way. And just going for a range one shot. Not going to bother with doing a concussion missile.
I think just setting up the Keo side slip to get right behind Magva there. And we do get the stop here from Magva, and we get a contraband cybernetics trigger here, and we get the double focus here with Perceptive Copilot on Magva, calling that full stop there. Very, very clutch.
Yep. Now, Ahsoka only has the one force.
And there you go. It looks like he's just trying to rotate and just
rotate backwards.
No, he's trying to rotate to 90 degrees to the right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, he's just having issues. Yeah.
Okay, I feel better because it's like, I don't know if you want to face off the side of the board. I don't know if I'd do that. Like, yeah, that seems.
When in doubt, just do it manually. Yeah.
Yeah. It just seems pretty ballsy there, I guess.
All right, and it looks like we have a slight issue there with the bump, but it's okay. It's almost like they're playing this live in person.
If I open betting up now, everybody's gonna vote on the same one.
Yeah, why not?
Greg's rolling in his grave right now.
No, he's enjoying the Bills about to start their game right now.
It was.
There we go.
Oh, because he was touching Arvel.
Yeah, the nubs. That's what it was. It was the nubs. There we go. All right, there we go. Problem solved.
I guess I should always have betting open, huh? Hold on, I gotta open betting. Be patient.
All right, there we go. So now moving on to Initiative 4. We got Gavin moving up towards the center there. Ooh, I don't know if that's still range 2. It looks like it's inside, but that's pretty close there. You probably just take a focus here, right?
Yeah. Does he have target locks already?
Yeah, it looks like he should have a lock.
You just need to focus then. No reason not to take that. Not like you can jam. All right, I have no idea if it opened the betting or not. It says it opened.
Well, let's give it a try. No, nothing yet. All right, so we got a barrel here from Gavin, probably just to set up a better avenue next turn. And we get the 5 straight from Tycho there. Aggressive, probably trying to set up there a block on Luke.
I don't know why the betting's not coming through. It says it's open.
All right, looks like we probably broke the butt. That's all right, though.
Yeah. I don't even know how you break a bot, right? Not that one, at least. Yeah, so it looks like they're going in to try to block Luke.
Yeah, and with Ahsoka here, you're probably trying to get in range 1 just so you can avoid a proton torpedo shot.
Oh, I know why.
And gets a boost. I think that if Luke down to 1 bank here, you still get a range 1 shot here in Ahsoka.
There we go.
Got it.
I had the cloud bot off. So nothing was working. Oh.
Yeah, if you're Luke here with that bump, you're in a pretty good spot. You got a range 1 on Ahsoka. You don't need that focus, that red focus there. You're A-okay. And we got Iron here doing the 1 straight. In some trouble right now because you're in 2 arcs. I think you're probably safer just to barrel roll here and try to arc dodge at least the Ahsoka shot.
I don't think Ahsoka coordinated anybody because Ahsoka doesn't have any
she doesn't have enough force to coordinate. Yeah. She took a focus into a red boost, but she didn't have any extra force this turn because she did 2 coordinates back to back.
Look at everybody's points there.
Yeah.
You tell I watch the stream the most.
All right. And we get the hard 3 there, or the 3 bank rather, from Hera. Probably just wants to take an evade here and just to provide that extra mod.
If I were her, I would take the evade and I would barrel roll to the the left all the way back.
No, it would be either a token and a boost.
Oh, that's right. They're not RZs.
Yeah. They're not the interceptors.
They're not good. Yeah. That's right. I forgot.
All right, so that's it there. Hera going for the arc dodge. We can get the first shot here from Ahsoka. We got a range 1 shot here going into Iron Kraken from Ahsoka.
And she's taking patience to get a force back.
Yeah, pretty good choice here. You're going to need that extra force.
Okay, so is Luke bumped into Tycho officially?
Yes.
You know, I think a coordinate barrel roll takes Luke. Luke can do that. I think that fits.
Or you could do a boost onto Gavin to get a shot onto Hera.
Yep, that's a good one too. All right, two dice. I'm assuming we don't spend the mod or force. Taking the evade because you know you're getting shot at.
Yep, and spends a force, makes it 2 hits going to Iron. Iron with the defensive roll here. Natties. Never didn't have it.
Oh man.
All right, next shot here. We got Iron Kraken. Probably going to do a range one here.
Tycho first.
Or sorry, Tycho. Sorry, Tycho. Tycho into Iron Kraken.
Yeah.
Going to be a range one shot here.
No crack shot on Tycho. What marksmanship? So
he's using auto blasters here since he has a bullseye that gives him a 4-dice shot.
oof.
He uses marksman to make it 2 crits and 1 hit. And we get 2 shields down.
Oh, Kraken.
On Kraken.
Oh, you took the shield off. Cool.
All right, and that's it for the initiative 5s over on Wookie side. So now we're going to have the return shots here. First shot here from Iron. Going into Ahsoka.
Now she does have an evade and still 1 force. Correct?
Yeah.
Patience coming in very clutch here.
And we're going to have a lock spend here from Iron. And only converts 1 more, gets 2 hits. Ahsoka, is going to need to spend the force and the evade there in order to take no damage.
I think you have to. I mean, you got Luke coming back at you, right?
Yeah, but I might as well spend it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now's the time to get rid of it.
All right, so we got the force spend and the evade there. So Ahsoka does not take damage from the shot, and now we're going to see a possible trigger here from Iron. If I'm Iron, I mean, I want to see if I can hit that gap and boost right now.
Yeah, and he can do checks, right? I mean, he's just going to pop the range bulb. It doesn't matter. I don't think he has range 1 at all. I think it's only Luke.
I mean, if you look at Luke, he already has the target lock on Ahsoka already from the previous turn.
Yeah.
And decides to give Luke a focus instead. I don't know. I think Luke with the Force, he already had all the mods he needed. All right, I'm gonna get the range 1 shot here. And rolls only 3.
Does he have his foils open?
No, the foils are closed. He never opened up his foils. Ooh. All right, gets hit crit, and that's 2 shields down on Ahsoka.
That will give half points.
Yeah,
or no, Ahsoka's got a hull upgrade. I pulled the Dion.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, so now it's initiative 3 here. Now we're going to get a range 1 shot here from Kyo going into Magba.
Yep, crack shot's active.
All right, gets hit.
Oh my gosh.
Some hot fire coming from Kyo. Not being able to spend that force either. Not being able to use the side slip next turn. And it looks like it's going to be using the crack shot.
He doesn't have to. Damage. I don't think Magma gets agility.
Yeah, she gets 1. Yeah, she gets 1 agility. Yeah.
What was the crit? Are you going to go look? Or do I need to?
I'll look here.
Yeah, it's intimidated. He didn't use crack shot.
Oh, intimidation.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like the bump was very good there.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about the intimidation. So it's a stun pilot onto Magba Yarrow after this attack.
Okay.
Got it there.
And you didn't have to spend your force, so you still have it there for for defense now. I'm sure you'll probably end up spending it on defense.
All right, and we're going to get the range 0 shot from Arvel. It's going to get a hit crit. And I think that is the end of Magva. Gone. Oof. The last crit there being a fuel leak onto Magva, and wow, that is a deg Magva. All right, so now we're gonna get the revenge shot here into Kyo from Magva.
Will she go out with revenge? Oh no!
Oh no! And here's the thing: you probably might end up giving an opportunity for the force to be spent if you wanted to. Although honestly, you don't need the side slip. You could easily do a hard 2. So
and now you don't want the side slip. So
yep. Oh wow. All right, so now we're going to check here for the center. And yep, he does have the center, so each side does get 1 objective point in the center. Wow, that was a big round there for Wookie being able to get the kill on Magva early, basically taking out that defensive break there. But ouch, that was a huge play there from Wookie.
So why do they only have 7 for Wookie?
Let's take a look here. Magva is 2. Oh, I don't think they factor in the half points for Iron.
Okay.
I'll let him know.
Yeah, the main objective and the half points. Yeah, so I think so now the only issue that Wookie has is being able to turn around. They have 3 stress ships. They have 3 stress ships and not able to actually do a turnaround maneuver to get some shots. Luke with the target lock can do just a turnaround maneuver and be able to get a shot on Ahsoka. Kraken is right there. Depending on how the initiative has, I think you go in with Kraken and just kind of block. And somehow they got to get Kyo back towards that center to ensure that they don't give up 2 more points. It's probably not as important at this point. But if you do give up that 2 points, that's just 2 more free points. And I think here we got to see Michael. Michael's got to do something very cagey to ensure that he gets at minimum 2 guns onto these A-Wings.
Yeah, and you also got to be, if you're Michael, you got to be concerned about also staying in the center, right? So I definitely think Kyo does the aggressive hard 2 to come back in to stay in the center, to at least contest that objective. The rest of the list, though, is going to have a little bit of a harder time staying in the within that range 2 bubble, the center, but still being able to harass the other rebel fighters there. Where do you see Gavin going? I mean, you want to be able to turn around with Luke to keep pursuit on either Ahsoka or take shots on Sahara. But at the same time, that will put you at a pretty bad spot to follow up. Where do you go with Luke? Do you still do the Talon?
I would 100% do a Talon or the 4K with Luke.
Okay. And then
Kraken's going in for a block. If I'm Kraken, I'm 1 banking. And again, I'm 1 banking because I'm hoping to get some sort of a block. You know, the problem's going to be road roll, right? You know?
Yeah. And
actually, now that you mention that, what would have been better with Kraken? Because Kraken can give himself the action, right? Or no?
Yeah. Yes.
He should have. What would have probably been optimal is the barrel roll to the left there.
Oh, it's actually another friendly, so no, you cannot do it. Yeah.
Wookiee's got it again. So whatever Kraken was going to do is not going to work.
Yeah, and
I would
you
have
got to
banged with
see,
Kraken though.
you got to figure that you're gonna get the three sloop here from Tycho with that auto blaster. All right, Arvel just taking the focus, taking a turn to just set itself up. And there we go. We get the Heart 2 there from Keo going in, trying to stay towards that center objective to contest that center point.
Is he close enough? I think he is.
Yeah, that looks just inside. And we're going to get a target lock onto Luke from Keo, it looks like. Oh, no, going to Gavin.
We're getting a salute. Making sure not losing those center points. Still gonna possibly get a shot.
Depends on where those A wings go. Yeah, Gavin may not have a shot. You get a 2 bank there from Ahsoka, going right past Iron. Probably just going to set up a focus here just to be defensive. And we get a boost. Next up, Tycho. Doing a hard one. Spicy. Okay. Probably just setting up a block there on Iron. And it's going to set up a lock here onto probably, Luke Skywalker. Man, if Luke does a Talon right here, that's going to be a really good spot here for Luke. And Tycho tries to do a boost to the right and fails. Does trigger Composure and will give himself a focus token for the failing. That is so nice. That's such a great trick on Tycho.
So dirty.
All right, now we get the foils open here on Luke. Luke does the too hard, fits it, does not bump. Oh man, but you're in a double modded shot here from Tycho. Ooh, yep, opts to do the barrel here to get out of arc there. And we get the 1 bank from Iron, bumping into Tycho. We'll take a red focus here. The last up Hera, doing the 2 bank. Looks like just in the arc of Iron there.
And you just take the evade boost?
I probably would have just boosted. Because Iron is only, yeah, I mean, you're taking 2 shots with onto Tycho here. All right, so we're going to move into shots here. So starting with initiative 5s, it doesn't look like Ahsoka or Tycho have shots. No shots for Luke here, probably just a shot here from Iron. So we get a range 0 shot here into Tycho from Iron. First roll, and we get just a hit going into Tycho. And Tycho evades.
Tycho says, no, thank you. Don't worry about it.
All right, shot now from Gavin, going range 3 into Tycho.
And it looks obstructed.
No,
nope.
Blue line
Must be
that
just
is
on the
unobstructed. Yep.
Oof.
Only gets 1. Ooh, unfortunate. No problem. All right. Keo probably taking a shot here into Luke.
Yeah, too bad you didn't take the target lock on Kraken there.
looks like it's taking a shot onto Gavin, actually. Yep, firing a concussion missile into Gavin. Has a hit, crit, and a blank, spending the target lock here to reroll the blank. Gets the full strength, 2 hits, and a crit. Get the defensive roll. Natties!
Oh my
Love
god,
it.
natties!
Love it. Oh, wow.
Gavin says, not today, not today,
No,
Keo.
thank you.
Still not able to spend your force either.
And we get the check here. Range 2. And...
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that. Michael being the only one to grab points on that turn there, with Keo not in range 2 there of that center objective. That is huge to help close that gap there.
Yeah. Now you got to kill some shit. Now we got to kill some ships. Let's get them out. Let's go. Got to see some murder. Wookie came out swinging. Now we got to get a little bit of a swinging back. I will say Luke feels out of place to some extent. And man, these A-Wings are so maneuverable too, right? Just so maneuverable.
Yeah. They really are. Yeah, I mean, they could easily just do a hard 2 and be in position to engage here. I mean, right now, the best target for these A-Wings is going to be Gavin, who's going to be coming in to try to clear that stress. They're going to have easy shots onto Gavin there. And now, Gavin does have 3 agility, but as you've seen, it is very possible for those green dice to betray him and blank out there. So it's definitely got to be a little bit careful here on how he's going to move Gavin. Now, for Tycho, he's double stressed there. He's still able to do red maneuvers. Do you see him clearing stress this turn at all?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So
he has 2 stress, man.
Yeah, he's got 2 stresses. All right. So we get the hard one here from Arvel. Probably going to set himself up with a focus here. Next up, Keo. 2 straight, trying to gum up some space in front of Gavin.
Now here's where I say you take the target lock on on Kraken there.
Yeah, I agree. I think Iron is your best shot here.
Nope, gonna go into Luke. All right. I mean, in fairness, these X-Wings the X-Wing is a pretty predictable ship, and so is that Z-95. So,
yeah. Although it'll be really nice if Luke manages to do the 4K to try to outmaneuver Tycho. And we get the 1 bank, and we're going to get a bump here. And Gavin takes the red focus there. And now we move on to the Initiative 5 A-Wings. First up, Ahsoka with the hard 2. Does clear the stress. Has 2 force active, so it can take the ability to coordinate a ship here. And we'll take a target lock here onto Gavin. And it's going to link it into a straight boost. Next up, Tycho. Takes the hard 1, does not clear the stress.
all right. So I would have thought it would have been like a 2 hard, and then maybe barrel roll back, but.
All right, takes a focus here. Man, a 4K right now from Luke. That would be a big brain move. Oh, does the Talon.
Even better. Good thing you can't put pattern analyzer on Luke, you know?
Yeah. I figure when Rey Skywalker comes out in her T65, she'll have a tech slot that she magically adds in.
You think it's going to be a T65? Ray? Why would Ray be in a T65?
Because Episode 9, she flies Luke's ship. She literally flew Luke's ship in T65.
All right, so I'm just going to say no, thank you. Pattern analyzer Luke would be wholesome. I don't think so, Thylorn.
Hey,
nope.
I want to see a 3-Force TIE fighter with Kylo Ren. That's what I want to see.
No.
It's a TIE fighter, no shields and 2 dice, man. Come on.
No. Nope. So everybody going in on Gavin, it looks like.
Yeah, this is your opportunity here.
Ando says she'll have 6 force with 2 reoccurring every turn.
All right, and Hera shoots onto Gavin, gets a crit and a focus, debating on the spending here.
I mean, you do, right? Because unless you're going to give it to Tycho, is it like, are you going to? But you can't give it to. It doesn't matter. I think you spend. There's no real reason to keep it, right?
He's debating on the double modded shot from Ahsoka.
But Ahsoka has a target lock, doesn't she?
Yeah, but instead of spending her force, you could spend a focus instead. All right, so we're going to get the cluster missile shot here into Gavin from Ahsoka. Initial roll, we get a hit, crit, and a focus, and can probably just spend force. Yep, and we'll spend the force, make it a full string. All right, does Gavin get out of it? Oh, it takes a shield.
Nope.
But not a bad result there at all for Gavin Darklighter.
Nope, he's got elusive, baby.
Oh, he does have elusive, and he converts. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. I'm excited when elusive works, man. I'm always excited when it works.
I know. Where's Nick? Nick, elusive worked. I need that meme. Nick, elusive worked.
All right. So, wait, does he have it? Oh no, he does not have Ahsoka in range. So it looks like we're just gonna get a range 3 shot into Hera, and we'll convert for hit crit. Oh, using Gavin's ability to turn that hit into a crit. And Hera says, no, thank you. Turns out 4 green dice can be good.
Can be good.
All right.
Now we get Gavin. Let's see if that proton torpedo can do a little bit better.
All right, here we go. Oh, that's pretty good. Spend the focus. Gonna get 3 hits and a crit going into Hera. Hera needs to roll some paint here. Yep. And actually, Gavin can mod himself as well, making it 2 crits, 2 hits. Hera gets it! Oh my gosh! Oh!
Yeah. So 1 shield?
My gosh.
That's it?
1
shield.
That's it. 6 points for 1 shield, essentially, if you look at it. There we go. We get the shot here from Kyo. And it's going to be, it looks like a concussion missile shot.
Yeah, I would assume into Luke. That's who he took the target lock on.
Yeah, there we go. Concussion missile onto Luke here from Kyo. Oh, wait. Debating on it. I think you do it. A 3-die shot is a 3-die shot. All right. So we get a 3-on-2 here. Ooh, really good. Gonna get at least one.
He's rolling fire tonight.
1 too many. 1 too many. So yeah, he rolled too many dice there, so we're gonna have to get a reroll for that defensive die.
Is he re-rolling? Okay. See, this kind of is a feel bad too. I mean, what if he rolls 2 natties? I guess it's almost the same result.
Okay, all right, so we're still good. All right,
I always
same
hate
result
that
there.
piece of it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Weston. Thank you, Thylorn, for the subscriptions.
All right, so at the end of that there, looks like they gotta calculate for the center there. Both ships are within range 2, so that brings the score here. Wookie for Team Havoc at 10 points, and Michael from NJO at 5 points here. It's still kind of a tight game. I think if one of these A-wings go down, it could definitely swing the favor back into Michael, but he's definitely got to be worried about keeping his ships alive here.
Yeah, if that proton torpedo had been a little bit better, like his proton torpedoes, just like they've been able to natty out of all of them. Like and that's not normal, right? Like that's not a normal thing that we would normally see. How about this? When you shoot my droid, I never get 2 evade dice ever.
That's happened to me a few times.
It's all nice. Blank outs. It's like, oh, thanks, all right, or I'll get 1 evade and be like, oh, there's still 3 hits.
Actually, my favorite is when you're shooting at an obstructed droid with a proton torpedo and you roll 3 natty evades to only take 1 damage. Oh, that's fun.
Woo, we got a hype train going. I don't know what that means, but it says we got a hype train.
Yeah, let's do it.
No idea what that means, so I guess I must not twitch enough. I could hear my son rolling over in his grave. Not his grave. I guess he's not dead, but in his seat. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. That's right. It's an eyeball. Okay, good. I was gonna say at least Michael's got first player finally. So if you're Michael, what are you doing here?
You're definitely looking to keep pursuit with Luke. You still have missiles, and you got the Force with you to do it. Gavin, however, not having that many options to go, he's definitely going to end up probably getting some extra shots here. My question is, do you try to just do a 1 bank and then hope to barrel roll into a good shot?
I think so. I think that I don't know. Yeah, because that's the problem. With you being stressed, I don't think I would have taken that focus token last time.
Well, I mean, it did help convert those 4 hits
it did nothing
for a shot. Yeah. There you go. There's a 1 straight focus there, staring down Ahsoka and Hera. Let me get a 1 straight bank or 1 straight bump here from Luke. Luke opting to take a focus. Okay. And we get the K turn here from Iron. Iron probably going to be taking 2 shots here from Keo and from Arvel.
There you go, Tecumseh. I took an article of clothing off. I was wearing a hat. I'm no longer wearing a hat. You can see my messy hair. I didn't know that's what that meant, that I have to take clothes off. I guess I'll tell you what, because you can only see me from the shoulders up. You guys want to throw Twitch subscriptions in? I'll start taking clothes off. I don't know if you'll like it. Like, I don't know if I would do that, but.
And we get an aggressive move there from Tycho, going for the focus boost, giving it 3 stresses on Tycho. And then we get a 2 straight here from Ahsoka, just going right out of arc of Gavin, not taking any shots from Gavin this turn.
And unfortunately, she can't coordinate because everybody's stressed.
Yep. And Hera taking the bump here. and she does end up bumping Tycho and takes a damage from the bump against Tycho.
Oof.
And that shields down on Hera, with Luke Skywalker looking to get a shot. Man, you see, this is where the red focus on Luke would have been is killing him, because if you can get the shot off from Iron, you can then get the target lock set up on Luke, and you would have gotten a proton torpedo set up there on Hera. So we're going to get a range 0 shot here from Hera going into Gavin. And gets 2 focuses, no damage going to Gavin. All right, next shot here. We're going to get a range 1 shot here from Tycho going into Gavin.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Luke, or yeah. Iron shoots first. That's right. He has the initiative.
Why do you keep calling him Iron? Why do you keep that drives me nuts? Aaron. Oh, look at that hit crit. It's a pissed off Kraken.
There we go.
We got one in. Is that a crit?
That's a crit. And that is a structural damage.
Oh, you know Luke's got to shoot at him now. You almost have to.
Yeah, you want to clear him off the board right now. You get a range 2 shot here from Luke going into Iron, or into Arvel. Wow, so many names today, so many A's. You get the shot here. Spend that focus, buddy.
Yep. Yeah, you took it. You better spend it.
And
I get it. Boom, gone, baby.
That's big. That's big for Michael there, getting those points.
It was Iron Cracker. I don't know who Iron is. I know there's an Iron.
That's
isn't
the guy
that
from
like
Attack on Titan? Yeah.
What? Okay, that's not who I was thinking of. I was thinking of Iron Rand or whatever. That's who I was thinking of. I was like, why are you quoting some libertarian person on an X-Wing stream? Oh, 4 dice.
Psycho. Oh, well, he has auto blasters, right? This is an auto blaster shot, so he has marksmanship. So that's going to go through no matter what.
Yeah, spend the focus and well, only 1 goes through.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can lose shields. Yep.
So if you're Gavin, I don't think you're too upset right now. He must be going into Hera.
Yep.
Only
range 1, only gets 1.
Mm.
Hera says, "I'm fine." Arvel's gone, and we're going to get the shot here from Keo, obstructed into to Kraken. I'll just name him Kraken.
Thank you. See? Hey, do you get to spend... Oh, you still have the focus? You get to spend the focus and not the force. Is that a blank out on Kraken?
Yep, that is a blank out.
Oh, elusive. Elusive. Yes! Gets it! There we go. All right. That's it.
Woo! Wow.
I was a little scared there for a second.
I love it when elusive comes together. It's great.
That's it. I think Michael has hit every elusive he's rolled.
Yeah. He's at 100% conversion right now for elusive. All right. So after the end of the round here, Wookie barely hanging on to the lead here. 11-10 going into round number 7 here for this match. Good game so far. So Tycho is limited on his Thou now. He's got 3 stresses, so he's not able to do the red maneuvers, and he won't be able to do any actions as long as he has those 3 stresses. Probably needs to take a turn off here to try to clear at least a stress.
Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, you're not really too worried. You only have 1 ship coming in, right? God, Tycho should be. I was saying Keo is a must include. Now I wonder if Tycho is the must include over.
Yeah, for me,
over Keo. Because I thought it was only you could only do the stress thing once. But
Nope,
no.
it's as long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Constant. Got some rapid fire dials going on here, and we're going into turn number 7 with Michael having the initiative this turn.
Yep. So he's had it for two times in a row. This time, I don't know if it benefits you as much. Get your force back.
Right.
Oh, he did spend the force, so we just missed it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he used it on the attack on the previous turn.
Gotcha.
So Kyo stays stressed, unable to do any actions, because the side slip does increase the difficulty of the maneuver. And we're going to get a sloop here from Gavin, trying to keep pursuit here on Hera. Next up, we get a 1 straight from Luke. Probably just take some target locks here. Try to set yourself up for a follow-up. Oh, no, decides to do the focus, which is okay, because you got Iron, Kraken.
Dead.
Kraken.
Iron Ran.
Does a 3 straight, takes a focus token.
Yep. No, and I think this is the key. That's the key here is not taking that stress with Luke and not taking the target lock, because you don't know where everybody's going to be, and then this just leaves Luke open to do what Luke needs to do. You know.
Yeah. And we get the boost here from Ahsoka being able to get arc on Kraken. And an aggressive Heart 2 here from Tycho, clearing one of the stresses. It's going to take a focus token and then a 3rd stress to boost here out of Arc of Gavin. But we'll have a shot from Kraken here. And we get the Heart 2 from Hera. Clears the stress. Does she boost? Yep. Boost to arc dodge. Yep. Right call.
So what would be to take the focus because you got a shot from Kraken coming in? Yep.
If you're Kraken, do you focus on Hera or you go on Tycho? Oh, no shot for Hera. Oh, that's big.
You go into Tycho. If you're going to shoot.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a range 1
shot.
though, isn't it? Or
it's
a
range
2?
2 either way, but Hera has no shields.
All right. Here going. Well, now we don't know who he's going to. Didn't point.
Looks like this is into Hera. And he's going to spend the focus here for 2 hits. Hera.
Oh, Hera.
Oh,
oh no. Hera, we don't want to see
1. That is half points officially now.
No, it was half points before.
It was? Oh, she doesn't have a whole. I'm just assuming everybody's got a whole upgrade.
No.
So,
so now you shot. Was Luke in range 1?
Luke was in range 1 of
Kraken. So do you just barrel roll?
Barrel roll? Yeah, I was gonna say just barrel roll Luke here.
I mean, the target lock doesn't help you at this point.
Although it does stress out Luke, and that makes it hard for him to continue pursuit. If you want to give him like a talent roll or a K turn next turn.
If you barrel roll, you're out of the center no matter 100%, and you just gave up 2 points.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't even know if he's in the center. I think you're gonna have to leave. Luke's just not gonna. I don't know. I don't think you're far enough behind to do that.
Yeah,
or target lock. Yep, you could do the target lock. Nope, gonna go for the barrel. All right, we're going for we're going for violence.
Yeah. And here's the thing: like, you got to guarantee this turn somehow that you're gonna get at least half points.
All right, what he's pinging, but
he's just pinging Kraken's ability for the barrel.
Cool. That's nice.
All right, here we go.
We're getting a range 1 though, right?
Yep. All right, here we go. This is a big shot here. He rolls and he gets the checks mix. He's gonna spend a force, gonna make it 2 hits and a crit going into Tycho. Tycho rolls 1 blank, does not get half pointed there. Ooh, that is a big turn there.
But because he still has shields, right? You now have Kraken if Kraken lives. You have Kraken if Kraken lives to help out.
And the shot from Ahsoka just gets one. Range 3 downtown. No mods for Kraken.
Just the one evade. All right.
Ooh,
You got the
it.
evade.
Beauty.
It was a little sweaty there. All right, 2 points for Wookie here.
He's gonna check arc. Yeah, out of arc. Wookie with the only one in the center there. Oh man, I don't know if that was worth the barrel roll, giving up those 2 points. Now you got the extra pressure here to make sure that Luke does some work here. And the bad part here is that he does not have a way of turning around to continue pursuit.
What are the blue maneuvers on Gavin?
One banks and
no.
straights. Yeah, these ships
yuck.
are not very maneuverable here.
Oh, do you think they're going to fix that when we get the E-Wings back in the game?
No.
You think they'll fix it and give us a better dial?
It forces you to either take the R3 for the double locks for their ability, or the R4 astromech, which then turns the E-Wings into one of the best dials in the game. So it's a balance, right? You have to make that decision, and I think from a design point from AMG, I think that's the correct way to go. You force them to either be better, to have better maneuvers, or have a better ability for their round 1 target locks.
So they can do 3 hards though, right? So he has a lock, doesn't he? I don't want to.
Yeah, he has a lock on Ahsoka.
Oh, it's on Ahsoka? Okay.
Yeah, Luke. All right, hang on.
No.
It's Luke.
Yeah, I don't
Luke
want
has a lock on. Yeah, Luke has a lock on Ahsoka, and then Gavin has a lock on Hera. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so you're with Kraken. You're gonna go for the block on Hera, right? Or let Hera or force Hera to go the other way, and then you're gonna 3 hard in with Gavin, and hope you can still get that proton torp off.
Yeah, the other thing you got to be worried about too is just making sure that you get in range of the center. I don't know if the 3 hard gets him there.
Well,
I would
2 hard
see
sure
I would say a one bank into a boost will do that.
Okay,
and that leaves you unstressed, and
that's fine. And then that maybe that's a smarter maneuver, just to ensure that you get it. But you really want to get that block on Hera. Unless Wookie takes Hera and runs, you know what? And Luke could, or Wookie could just take Hera and go to the right and run away with Hera now. I mean, probably that's what you're doing, but I can't. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough call there. And then meanwhile, for Wookie, you're in a good spot here to turn the majority of your ships in to finish off Kraken, and to still maintain control of the center.
Well, if Hera goes left, Flying Mighty, it would block. I don't know why Hera would go left, but these damn A-Wings could just go anywhere they want.
All right, and looks like Michael gets the initiative for turn number 8 here. This might be the final round, depending on how fast they get this done. So we get the hard one from Keo, still stressed, so no actions there.
I'm a little surprised that 2 hard I think would have fit.
This is pretty close.
Unless you're just running away with Ahsoka too.
So I think he did it from a safety standpoint, because if it doesn't fit and you end up overlapping that obstacle, you have a possibility of giving up points to your opponent. So it was probably safer just to do that. And Luke just fits that one straight there. Probably not doing much. Just grabbing a focus. Kraken doing the bank maneuver there. Grabbing a focus.
He does get a bump on Tycho.
And Tycho out of arc of Gavin. I don't know. I think that that Michael gave up 2 points here again. I don't think that Gavin's in range two.
That's what. Yeah.
So Ahsoka turns in here. It does clear the stress considering actions
Do you
here.
just barrel roll to the left to get out of arc, so you don't take a shot?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm sorry. I'm playing in a tournament mode. I'm not playing in for fun mode. So,
yeah.
in for fun mode, you do not do that.
So taking a stress here for. Oh, she attempted to do a boost past Terra and wasn't able to complete it, so it took a stress. Hera does the Heart 2. I think she does have Kraken and Arc there. But wisely decides to barrel roll out into a boost to try to arc dodge Gavin. I still think Gavin has arc there at range 3.
Yeah.
But
So
we'll take a look here.
Hey, remember when I said, "Hey, Kraken could go Black Hera"? that would have actually happened. That
Yep.
time.
All right, so no shot for Hera there. So now we're down to the initiative 5s. So we're gonna get a range 0 shot, most likely, or we could just skip the shot.
Yeah, he's in crunch time mode.
Yeah.
Because if you get Hera here, that's who he has the target lock on, right?
Yep. And there we go. Confirmed proton torpedo going into Hera. Here we go.
Yeah. And this is a modless Hera too.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so he's going to spend the lock here. He's hoping. Oh, he only gets 3. All right, so he's going to get 2 crits. Oh, Hera's gone. Hera's gone. Oh, man. Big shot there from Gavin to tie up the game here with 3 minutes to go.
Spicy. Look at that. That's the end of your proton torps. Now,
this is what happens when you don't bring elusive on Hera. Just saying.
He's just nice.
All right, and looks like he's doing the range 0 shot into Tycho here, which Tycho
1 and 1.
Yep. And then Tycho probably taking the shot right back. Yep.
You have to, right? Like, I mean, there's zero reason not to shoot him back. Because if you by chance roll natties, no natties, Tycho Kraken can still blank out, and he doesn't. Natties on his side. Wow.
That is the most elusive Z95 I've ever seen. Jeez. And Ahsoka, considering, I think you shoot into Kraken.
You go to Kraken. You just do it. Like, I don't think you go in. I don't think you're going to half point. I mean, I guess neither one have one has a mod. The other one does not, right? So Gavin does not have a mod. If you half point Gavin here too, that wins you the game 100%.
And so I do agree that getting locks into Luke would have been great. But at the same time, Luke needs to be able to turn around. And we get a direct hit to kill Kraken. Ooh, that's rough. 2 more points going over to Wookie. No shot from Keo, and now we're going to check that center.
And he does
Gavin in range.
JJ, you were wrong.
Oh my gosh. So close. So close. Oh, wow. Okay, so they got enough time for round 9. This is a big one here. We got Luke Skywalker primed to turn around here. He's got a target lock onto Ahsoka, who has no shields, but she has a whole upgrade. This is big here. Ahsoka needs to get the heck out of Dodge right now. I mean, 5 straight boost out of there, and there's nothing Luke can do. Initiative is going to be so huge here for this round here.
So, quick update. NJO Is that Dr. Weston? That's Dr. Weston 20-19 over Andrew Oler. Just
Wow.
reported.
Go
So,
Dr. Weston.
yeah,
Man.
so that was the game we hosted Sunday that Greg made them redo. So that's a feel bad for Dr.
Yeah.
Weston there. All right, here we go. We still got 56 seconds left. And it's going to be...
Oh, it's Michael. He's going to move
Michael
first. All right, here we go. Let's see what Keo does here. Keo's in a good spot to set up a block here. So we'll see what happens. Yep, Keo does the 5 straight, clears. Keo does want to not be in the way of his own ships.
So that telegraphs where Ahsoka's going then.
Yep. I would barrel roll Gavin right now. Yeah. Barrel Gavin to the right. Block that exit.
Ugh.
Oh, no. Block the exit.
No, go all the way back. All the way back. All the way back.
Yeah, give yourself the biggest arc you can. All right.
All right. That's fine.
There we go.
Oof.
And we get the bump here from Tycho.
Yep. Probably not the end of the world. You got to take a focus at least, though, right? Like, you don't want to lose half points on Tycho. So he only needs 1 shield.
And you can actually get half points on Luke as well. Luke has no shields.
Yeah.
You can go all in on Luke right now.
Yep. So Harris just zooms past, right? That's if you're... Or does Ahsoka, I'm sorry. Or does Ahsoka say here, do we get violence on violence?
Oh
Ahsoka
my God.
sits here?
We're not getting any runaway here. Here we go. This is it, guys. This is the shots right here. Oh, we get the barrel from Tycho. Yes.
How many stress? Only 2. No, he has 3 stress.
No, it's Ahsoka. Ahsoka's coordinate ignores even while stressed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Everybody's going in on Luke there. Now, do you think she's going to boost, or do we just see...
I can't link it at this point because he has 3 stress, so you can't change it into a range 1. But you got auto blasters, which will give you 3 dice anyway, so that's still a really good shot there for Tycho. All right, here we go. Luke needs to kill Ahsoka here.
I don't think she's performed her action. I think that's what they're debating.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's huge. If Ahsoka leaves, then all shots go into Keo. I don't know if the boost even clears though, Luke.
I don't know either. That's because you have the patience and not the
brilliant evasion.
Yeah, brilliant evasion. Not brilliant evasion. Extreme maneuvers.
Oh yeah.
Okay, just taking the focus. I wonder if we'll see an attempt to boost. Nope, we're just gonna go for violence. All right, like it. Here we go.
There we go. Big shots.
Oh, Luke. I don't know what they're debating.
Not sure what the range 1 check was for, but we'll see.
All right, range 1
tactics
into Keo.
Swarm tactics here. Ooh, very, very good. Okay, yep. You definitely want to get the shot first to see who you engage.
Oh my gosh.
Spend the focus and you get the crit.
Oh.
You get a crit too. Get
well, not if you don't remember. I don't think it's a May, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a May.
Well, it won't.
Yeah, you got to spend that focus. You don't want to take half points.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't matter at that point.
Yep, so Keo loses a shield. And we're going to get the range 1 here from Luke into Ahsoka. Essentially double modded. Spend the lock. There we go.
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
All right.
3 hits and a crit. Soka. Not enough.
No,
Not
no.
enough. Oh man. Not enough.
Oh, 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 oh. That's 3, right? That's Ahsoka gone.
Okay, the game's not over yet though because Luke can't
I
get
know.
half pointed.
Yep. You can still half point Luke easily. You got 2 shots going into him.
Wait, Luke is worth 6, so she half points. It's 3 points, right?
Yes.
Oh man.
And they only need 1 damage.
So it would tie the game. All right,
All
2.
right.
Luke doesn't. He takes just nothing, no damage. Okay, here we go. Last shot. Big shot here from Tycho.
Yeah, this is all into Tycho, baby. Come on, Tycho. Let's see if you're worth your salt. Ooh, you have a range 1 though into Gavin, and Gavin doesn't have a focus, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you do that?
It is an auto blaster shot, but there's no guarantee.
Nope. No. You don't. You're gonna go into Luke because you have Keo shooting too. I think you have to take the. I don't know what he's checking, but I think you have to shoot.
All right, so yeah, it's definitely going to Luke. Luke recovers the force. That's 3 hits. That's guaranteed half points right there on Luke.
3 hits. Why is it 3?
Because it's bullseye shot from.
Yep. Sorry.
So Luke takes a hit crit.
Oh man. Are they debating something?
Yeah, they're just going over the results. And a fuel leak to go onto Luke here. All right, big shot here. Here we go. Concussion missile going into Luke Skywalker here. Here we go. This could seal it.
Hold on, I lost the screen. There it goes. Ooh, do you have a focus? No focus?
Just reroll both the focuses. Reroll both of them. Do it. Oh, he spends the force. That's a full strike. It's going to hit no matter what. Oh my god, Luke needs perfect dice here. He doesn't get it. Luke is gone. Oh my gosh. Oh man.
22. Oh, we didn't add center points. And he's going to get 2 for center, right? With Luke gone? No, they'll each get 1. Kraken's got to be close enough.
Oh my goodness.
So close.
That was
so
a
close.
Wild finish. What
Holy crap.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, guys. Oh man, that was a fantastic game.
All right, so we have Wookie taking the win. Good game. That was definitely very, very close.